So it's been announced Mo Salah is leaving Liverpool at the end of the season, but I think the main question now is where does that leave him in the Premier League legacy rankings? Because I think you can generally make a case for him being the second best ever player to play in the Premier League. I think Henry undisputed takes that #1 spot, but after that I genuinely think Salah could be the second best. I mean the levels he's got to at Liverpool and the consistency as well is a big thing. Because the lowest amount of goal involvements he's got in one season for Liverpool is 27. Of course that's not counting this season, of course he's on 11 at the moment, probably won't reach 27, but still he could probably end on about 15-20 potentially. And I think for a player not to even dip once and have one bad season is just immense. I mean this is probably Salah's bad season, but it's not even that bad really, is it? I mean he's still got 19 goal involvements, of course 11 of them in the Premier League. And if you look back at last season's title winning contributions, my god what season he had. I mean he pretty much scooped every award possible. I mean it's not happened much, has it? I mean you're talking top scorer, top assister, PFA player of the year, Premier League player of the year. Basically any award he was eligible for he won. And like I mentioned, not many other players have scooped that many awards before, if ever. I think the biggest critic people have of Salah at times, he isn't brilliant on the eye. And whilst I do agree to a certain point, who actually cares? The main thing a footballer should be doing at the end of the day is getting goals, getting assists, winning games for your team. Of course it's always nice to have flair players like your Hazards, like your Neymars, but at the end of the day you've got to get goals and assists to win your team games. And I think Salah is a perfect example of that. He just bags for fun and of course assists as well. And in the Klopp era they won pretty much every trophy possible. He was a big part of that. And you just felt like when Liverpool needed to get it over the line, of course he was there to step up and get that goal. I think his goals and assists for Liverpool in the Premier League has definitely gone under the radar. I mean he's fourth on the all-time top scorers list with 191. He's not even a striker. Of course the only other player in the top 10 that isn't the striker is of course Frank Lampard. And of course Salah's a good 20 clear of him as well. And he's joint 7th for assists as well, so if he's not scoring he's probably assisting. He's played 323 games in the Premier League, so if you do the maths it's about 0.88 goal involvements a game, which for an attacking player that output is exactly what you want. Overall I don't think there's much debate. He's definitely in the top 10, definitely top 5, should be top 3, and I'd definitely put him second to be honest.